this module, I created a new very simple project, and you will find the code attached to this lecture. But in the end, it's really just a new Angular CLI project here, where I create an array with some dummy data, and then I output this array in my app like this, so with an ng for loop in the view, like that. Now that's a very simple app, and it's very simple on purpose, of course. Now let's say we want to check which state or which value a certain variable has in this loop here in the ng on init method. Now the problem, of course, is we only see this page once it has been rendered. What if we wanted to see, well, the value of I at the third iteration? Now, one thing you can do, and you might already know this, is you can open up your developer tools, like in Chrome here, go to sources, and then in the app folder, you see the app.component.js file, which is the JavaScript file created by the Angular CLI, so your compiled TypeScript code. Now, well, the problem with that file, of course, is that it's JavaScript code. It's not the code you wrote, because you wrote this code here, right? TypeScript. But here we got JavaScript. And whilst we could debug this, and yes, here I could see the loop I'm using here, it's not really convenient because it's a different code than we wrote. The cool thing is, the Angular 2 CLI gives us Sourcemaps, which basically is a feature which allows us to map back the JavaScript code to TypeScript code. And with that feature, we can debug our TypeScript code. You will find your TypeScript code in a folder like this, an orange folder in the Chrome developer tools at least. And then here it has the name users, / and so on, so it's the path to my files. If I open this folder, I see my TypeScript files. For example, the app component TypeScript file here. Now I can click into this file and see my TypeScript code. The cool thing is I can not only see the code, I can also debug it. So I could place a breakpoint here inside this loop. And if I now reload this page, it will actually not reload. Instead, it will be paused. The debugger will automatically jump to this code. And now I can go through my code with all the debugging tools I have in the Chrome developer tools. So I can step through it, and you will see it also displays the value of I here and automatically updates this. And I can have a look at the different values and analyze my application whilst it is running. And I can do all of that in TypeScript code. And that, of course, is a very cool feature, which makes finding errors and stepping through your code step by step very simple.